My name is Chandler, and you're watching No Huntsville.
This episode of No Huntsville is brought to you by Straight to Ale Brewery.
All right, this is Tom.
And I'm Joe.
And this is No Huntsville, the weekend preview for May 2nd through the 4th. It's Thursday night, but let's talk about this weekend. We got a lot going on. Joe, of course, we like to first start off with Straight to Ale, the sponsor for these next couple episodes. We are drinking Monkey Knot tonight, so cheers to Straight to Ale, a fine group of people.
Very fine.
Brewing really good beer, have a great facility over there. Beer garden is new, so check that out off Lehman Ferry. Really good brewery. Please support local breweries, and Straight to Ale is a proud sponsor of this show. So let's get right into it. The weekend preview. Of course, we usually start off with Low Mill, a great facility, having the concerts on the docks. But kind of a preface to that, the trolley is going to be running from Clinton Avenue parking deck to Low Mill every Friday night in May from 5:30 to 9. You can jump on the trolley, which is kind of cool. I don't know if you can drink on it, but I can imagine you might be able to.
You could sneak it.
Yeah, I would imagine. They're not going to be watching it too hard. Take the trolley over to Low Mill, watch a great free concert, and this weekend we have the Revelers. They're kind of a Cajun swamp pop Zydeco band. I've listened to a little bit online. I haven't seen these guys, but they seem kind of fun, and should be a good time over at Low Mill. It's always a good time at concerts and docks.
Take the trolley and use that $2 for parking and throw it in those little swans.
The swans,
man,
they bring around, really support the local artists and the local bands that come over there. Of course, Low Mill always doing great stuff to support culture here in Huntsville. Mm-hmm. So please go out, support all the guys over there. And the concerts on the docks is the best way to do that. A lot of good food. It's free event, but they got great music. Bring your friends. It's always a great time over there, so check that out.
Yes.
Also at Low Mill, Saturday, the Artist Market up in the Flying Monkey, which is the second floor, from 12 to 4. A lot of artists, local artisans are putting out their display, their wares and kind of selling out whatever they got going on. And it's a really cool market. You can find really cool stuff there for really inexpensive rates, and so check out the Artist Market going on every Saturday from 12 to 4. Then on Sunday you have the Film Co-op from 12 to 4, monthly filmmakers workshop. They do film screenings, they have workshops for local guys who are film buffs and also people who are putting together their own films. See lowmill.net calendar for specific details. I think that's it for Low Mill on this weekend. Joe, what else we got going on, buddy?
Man, if Low Mill wasn't enough for you.
Right.
Of course, Copper Top Friday night, Tony Perdue and the Devastators.
Yeah.
Just good old country rock, rockabilly, just old school vein of Jerry Lee Lewis. You know, all that old school stuff, stand-up bass, and
nice.
You know, good stuff, of course. Saturday night, they got Local Orbit, and I know that's a local band. They've been around for a little while. And the Big Gaping Holes.
Right.
So I think the Big Gaping Holes are opening up for Local Orbit. So
okay,
go over there, get some cheap beers, say hi to everybody at Copper Top, and just have a good time like always. No cover, and, you know, check out the Big Gaping Holes.
Copper Top's a great venue. We keep pushing those guys, and it's because they put on good shows, and it's a cheap date night. Bring your friends over there. The beer is cheap. They have a lot of stuff going on, so check them out. A really good time over at Copper Top. Downtown, it's cool. Tonight, Thursday night, they have something new starting. Not new, but new again for this year is the Green Street Market every Thursday in May through October. It's the open air market, so you're talking about produce, you're talking about also organic beef, pork, and chicken, and vegetables. So an open air market means you get a lot of food there, a lot of organic and good fresh food. So check out the open air or the Green Street Market. I believe you can get beer and wine and walk around with it, and also not only for the produce and the fresh organic meats, but you can also see artists putting on, selling their kind of specialties there. So check that out as well. And then they also have something, Trailhead's a local bike store. They're putting on something called Night Bikes. It's like a tour of downtown Huntsville. I think you can bring your own bike down there, and a whole bunch of guys who are bike enthusiasts will ride around downtown. It seems like a fun time, so check that out as well.
Sound fun.
And then, of course, downtown this weekend, the big event from May 2nd to 3rd is Whistlestop. It's the annual barbecue competition festival at the Huntsville Depot. I've been to it a couple times. It's fun. It's $25, so it's kind of steep. So there's a lot of good things going on there. They got they got Driving and Crying playing Saturday night and 38 Special. I'm sorry, Driving and Crying Friday night and 38 Special playing Saturday night. And you can get more information at Facebook.com/Whistlestop Weekend. They also have whistlestopweekend.com, and to boot, they have a cornhole championship. So
nice.
If that's not the South,
I might go just for that.
Yeah, the epitome of the South, then I don't know what is. So go for the ribs, stay for the cornhole championship. All right, Joe, what else we got going on, man?
Besides cornhole championships,
right.
Straight to Ale.
Of course, Straight to Ale. Our good buddies over at Straight to Ale.
Well, it's a special week for them because it's their 4th anniversary party.
Yeah.
I believe it was May 1st, 4 years ago. They sold their first beer
and just been blowing up ever since.
Man, they're not even looking backwards.
No, right, exactly.
They're having a crawfish boil and live music by Alex Dietrich.
Right.
Bad News Barbecue, Sugar Bell Cupcakes. Sugar Bell Cupcakes is always there, so you know it's good.
I haven't had Sugar Bell.
Man, I don't need Sugar Bell. I want it, but I don't need
Have
it.
Have you tried it? I've seen their truck.
I'm afraid to try anything else good, man.
Looks really good.
I mean,
next time I'm over there, I'm going to try it.
And it's free. The free crawfish bowl.
What?
Until they run out.
Which will be in the first 10 minutes.
No, I don't know. They'll probably be a little better than the last one I went to.
20 minutes.
And they'll be pouring their special 4th anniversary ale.
You know it's going to be good, so check that out for sure. Man.
And it's free,
Can't
of
beat
course.
That, right.
I mean, everybody's getting stuff for free nowadays, man.
Including promotions on this show, by the way.
Sweet, dude. That's why we do it, because we love this town.
What else we got?
And then the cigar and beer tasting event is this Sunday, May 4th.
Nice.
I'm not much of a cigar man, but I love the beer. I like the cigar.
Sure.
I like the smell of some of the cigar smokes,
Sure.
Drew Estates will be co-hosting, and it'll be held in the beer garden.
Right.
So it would be outside, so you're not gonna get smoked out. But you might get smoked out. It depends on who you know.
Right.
There'll be a fine selection of cigars and beers, of course.
Right.
And of course, my favorite, swag for all those attending.
Sure.
So, man, you guys might go and get some free shirts, or I saw they had discs for disc golf.
So yeah, in their beer garden, they actually set up a
basket,
a basket
or a cage, whatever.
What is it?
I think the thing on the top is the cage. I'm not too sure, but just go over there and check it out.
Either way, you can throw a disc into it.
If you see a guy with a ponytail and some flip-flops, ask him what it is.
He'll know exactly what we're talking about. Right, exactly.
But disc golf, I'm just bitter because I've tried so many times and I'm not good.
And you're horrible at it.
Yeah, I'm very horrible.
Well, yeah, all right. But so Straight to Ale off Lehman Ferry, they have a really nice facility. They got a front tap room. They also got a game room where it has arcade. And then they got this big room in the back where they brew the beer, where they have shows. And now, for the summer, for the good weather they got going on, they have the beer garden, which is really nice. So check it out.
And there will be JC's Pit barbecue truck. What would a free event be without
barbecue? We're really barbecuing it up this weekend for sure.
And they have their monthly jazz jam from 6 to 9 as well.
All right,
and the tap room's open normally on Sundays.
Right. So speaking of local breweries, what else we got going on for local breweries here in town?
Of course, our favorite, Yellowhammer.
Our good friends over at Yellowhammer.
Brothers Mayhaw play Friday from 6 to 9.
Okay.
I'm assuming they're playing outside.
I would assume so too.
Yeah. And then Tom McClellan plays on Saturday. They say he's playing solo, so don't expect the band with him from 6 to 9.
Right.
And then Granny Mott's Fixin' is providing the food both nights.
Is there any barbecue?
Cornbread and barbecue.
Oh, nice.
And sides, so.
This whole weekend we should dub this the barbecue episode for sure.
Yeah, man. I mean.
It's going on this weekend.
And you know it's all going to be good,
Yeah. You can't beat that. All right, so just a little shout out to SNAP, which is the Spay Neuter Action Project. They are a non-profit reducing the number of dogs and cats being euthanized through adoption and prevention. They got a dog adoption happening over at PetSmart off University from 11 to 3 on Saturday. Please support that because you guys, we really can't stress enough how we can reduce the amount of dogs and cats being euthanized. So please support that. I believe they also have in Madison at the Pet Depot on Sunday a pet adoption as well. So check that out in Madison.
I want to give a pet.
What's that?
It said go adopt a pet.
Go adopt a pet. A new friend, please. It's a great idea. It's a great cause.
They seem like they're more, grateful.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
They knew their days were numbered.
Than the purebred. The purebred are kind of arrogant.
Yeah,
so go ahead and adopt the mutts out there. It's
exactly.
really the way to go. Hey, I want to give a couple shout outs this weekend. Our good friends over at the Little Shop of Horrors at the James Clemens High School. This is a big weekend for them because they've been building up for this for a while. This is their production weekend. So check out the Little Shop of Horrors over at James Clemens High School. May 2nd, they have a production on 7 p.m. On May 3rd, they have one at 2 p.m. and 7 p.m. Tickets are $10. We had these guys in here. You know they're talented. They're a fun bunch of folks. Go check them out. It's going to be a good time. I'm going to try to make it over there and check out their production. It just seems like a really good time. If you see Joe or I out at a bar or at Concerts on the Docks, come up to us, tell us you saw the show and you want free tickets to the production. I will have them in my pocket. I will hand them to you. So please check out this great production. A great bunch of guys over there. It's going to be a fun time.
They seem very enthusiastic, man. I'm not into plays, and they got me kind of.
They got you into it. Yeah.
I love the story anyway.
And it's Little Shop of Horrors, right? You really can't go wrong.
Yeah.
Something else special happening this on Monday is Cinco de Mayo, of course, and then downtown. And it's sort of like the Mardi Gras festival we got going on a little while ago. It seems like Huntsville is going to be trying to put on these events every year. Cinco de Mayo is another one of these events we're going to try to put on. Downtown Washington Alley at Humphrey's Bar is going to be ground zero. They're going to be having a Cinco de Mayo festival. So please check that out. I think that's going to be fun. And they're having a cornhole competition.
Cinco de Mayo?
We got barbecue and a cornhole competition is our theme here. And if anybody's watching this video cast from outside of the South, well, now you know what we do down here. That's all we do is barbecue and cornhole competitions, apparently, and drink beer. So that's all we do. So anyway, that should be fun down at for the Cinco de Mayo. Joe, I know you got a shout out too here, buddy.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, I was just watching the news the other day, and we went through a spell of bad weather.
Right.
We really didn't get affected, luckily.
Right.
But a lot of other people did. People
Sure.
did die, and that's a serious thing, of course. And this dude out in Clements, Alabama. Bill Davis from Hickory Barn, that's what it's called, Hickory Barn Barbecue.
Hickory Barn Barbecue.
His place got leveled, and instead of just like I guess what everybody you can salt, man. Your stuff is gone.
Sure.
He got all his stuff out, his equipment and everything, and he set it up, and he set it up at a school,
right.
Blue Springs Elementary School, and he started feeding people that
were also affected by the storm.
Oh yeah, way affected.
Right.
People who lost their house. A lot of people lost a lot of stuff, man.
Exactly.
We're kind of we're so close, but we're a little disconnected because we're fortunate enough not to have lost anything.
Sure.
But this guy, I just have much respect for him.
Right.
And just wanted to say thank you to this guy. He's not on this, on our cast or anything. We don't know him, but just go and support this guy. Like his Facebook page. And I noticed when I saw it, I looked at it just a little while ago, and he's actually asking if people could, bring stuff down so he could cook it because he's manning the grills and everything. And it's just a chance to, pitch in for your community.
Right. So like I said, in Huntsville here, we were expecting a bad storm. For the most part, we didn't get it, but surrounding areas outside of Huntsville did get really, affected by the storm going on. I know some people that were personally affected by it. And it's just really nice to see other people in the community reaching out and helping other people. This guy is one of them. So just a shout out to this guy.
Bill Davis. From Hickory Barn Barbecue. And they only have a Facebook page for him, Hickory Barn Facebook page. Go over there and at least like his page. And,
right.
keep up, and maybe when he gets rolling again, just go and buy a sandwich or something.
Yeah, and just everybody else, reach out to your neighbors, reach out, help out to anybody else that's been affected by it. I donated some clothes earlier this week to people who needed it, and it just kind of makes you feel good, and also it's for a good cause. So big ups to that guy right there. Also, I wanted to give a shout out to our good friend John Nickel. His dog Havana was confiscated over the week. It's a terrible story. I don't know all the details, but we're a big fan of John Nickel. He's a friend of the show, great guy, and I just want to say free Havana. So hopefully that'll get worked out. Just a great guy, and hopefully everything will be good on that end. And also a big congratulations to our friend Henry from Straight to Ale. Henry. He graduated from UAH as an engineer this week. Just a great guy. I just want to say congratulations. Drink up tonight. Be safe.
Congrats,
and,
Henry.
A really good guy, and man, we're real proud of you over here.
Definitely.
So that's it for the weekend preview. Thanks for tuning in, and have a safe weekend. If you see us out, come talk to us about the show. See how we can help promote you and other people that you know here in town, and just have a good time.
Cheers.
All right. Bye. All right, that's fine, right?
Yeah, unless you missed something.
Well, you missed something last time.